Good day, fellow investors. 2 days ago, we discussed how you can make more money from investing than from working over your lifetime. Today, we're going to discuss an investment that will make these 19.8% from Warren Buffett sound ridiculous. What's going on? Did Sven go crazy to say that 20% is a little return, one to actually belittle? Well, what if I tell you that this is not a crypto scam? What if I told you that it is something you can make and then you can get 100% per year returns and very likely even more? Do you think I'm crazy? Well, let the continuation of this video be the judge of it. The investment, of course, is investing in yourself. To be more precise, investing in your earning power, in your skill to make money. So education, not necessarily a degree. For some, a degree works, for some doesn't. But the ability to solve people's problems makes you more valuable, thus increases your income. And for 99% of the population, that is financially the best investment you can make. I will discuss the numbers to really increase the importance of understanding this concept. Let me make an example here where I see a lot of people lose too much time. If you invest $500 per month and focus 1 hour on that investment per day, macro, Bloomberg, whatever, if I look at when I publish something, for example, if I publish an article on seeking alpha, I get around 10,000 reads. If I publish a video here on YouTube, 20,000. If it is more interest, more, let's say, contemporary, 10,000. If it is some deep research on niche stocks, the most valuable video in my opinion, then some other around 15,000, and on average people watch half of these videos. And when I sum up all these minutes, that's a lot of minutes of people watching my videos for investment education. Nothing wrong with it, but you have to ask yourself whether it is the best investment you can make. Watching videos on YouTube, likely better than watching some videos on TikTok, but you have to see how are you investing your time, which is by far the best investment you can ever make. Please don't be spending time on macro content because, as Peter Lynch says, if you spend more than 13 minutes analyzing economic and market forecasts, you've wasted 10 minutes. Why do I make macro content? Because I get 50,000 views. Maybe I can make a video next week. I know many of you love it, but let's check if I make 30 to 40,000 views by discussing what's going on with the banks and that, Credit Suisse, crisis, recession, bailouts. Very interesting. Unfortunately, for real investing, of no value at all. So if you spend an hour a day watching Bloomberg, YouTube or other, 1 hour times $15 per hour times 365, it is $5,000 per year. Oh, by the way, if you don't make $15 per hour, then this video is of the utmost importance for you because it is about investing in yourself. And $15 per hour, if you are listening to this point in the video, means you speak English. And if you speak English, $15, no matter where you are in the world, should be a level you can quickly, a year, 2 years, reach by improving your skills. That's a given. Anyway, let's say you have a 100,000 portfolio. If you spend this much time, that's 5% cost on your portfolio. That's a significant cost of management. If you make $50 an hour and you have just a 100K portfolio, then that's 15% of your portfolio is spent on hopefully not macro content. And let me just give you a note here. The financial entertainment industry is extremely strong, and you can see how one from Eastern Europe can achieve this. Then it means that a lot more can be made, and therefore you have to always ask, what's the interest of that one providing you education or content? Is it for his own benefit, or it actually provides value? Of course, the best combination is when it is both, but most of the content, and this am I telling you from the financial industry perspective, most of the content is there just for content, not really valuable. So be very careful what you are consuming. Now, let me tell you my story. So, 2002, my salary was 1,000, let's say euros. I had 5,000 in savings. I think it was euros. 2007, I invested in stocks. I got to 50,000. Then I think I lost 8 during the crisis. I bought a boat if it was 18, and I set apart 10,000 for my PhD. So I had about 15,000 in savings in 2010, and then again my salary of 1,000 per month, thus around 12,000 per year. Okay, I tried to invest and save, but I invested in my PhD, as we said, in enjoying and living life with the boat and everything. But my income in 2015 was 50K. Then 2016, thanks to my English and everything, it was 100K. In 2013, we went to London. We invested 10,000 into ourselves because that was the negative balance, and we moved out of London. But I wrote a book because I learned how to speak English, at least a little bit, so that I can communicate. Thank you for all the 534 ratings there. So this went beyond my imagination of what it could get there. This YouTube channel, teaching, writing, so the income exploded, and that's my message for you. I, of course, invested in myself before investing in stocks. That's something I did also last year. Invested in myself, the family, life, before investing in stocks. And that will then compound enormously over time, much more than just sticking to the amount I had 20, 10, 15, or 2 years ago. That's life. So always calculate what could be the returns of investing in yourself. Let's make a few examples. Before that, my now biggest investment is to make this the best product it can be, so that customers are happy there, stick there for lifetime, get extreme value for it, and that increases my income, and then I can reinvest that income, compound over time. But for now, I have to focus on this. Then it will compound on returns on investment, and then also, of course, on income. So win-win-win for all there. So let's say you have 50,000 of income, you are investing 7.5K, let's say 0 monthly contribution, what is that? 625, length of years, let's say 40, that you do it over a lifetime, interest rate 10%, and if we calculate that, you end up with 3.3 million in 40 years by investing, I think what it was, 625, let's round it up to 500 and 2.6 million. Nothing wrong with that, but let me show you something different. Let me show you that you now invest this into your income, and let's say you double your income from 50 to 100. You increase your spending because you earned it, but you start investing 30K instead of 7.5K. And then you do it for just 35 years. So monthly contribution, 30K, what's that? 2,500 per month, length just 35, estimated interest rate 10%. If we calculate, you make approximately 4 times the money than if you just would have continued on your path. 4 times more over your lifetime, and that's what I'm talking about here. So maximize your investing in your income potential first, and When you do that, you will also maximize your return on investment, because you will get that feeling, okay, where am I putting my money? Or start thinking about the options, the risk and reward, and then you're already a step ahead than everyone else. And this simply both compounds, and you will make more money from investing and more money from your job, whatever. The key question here is, ask yourself, did I maximize investing in my income generation? If you didn't, then I'll see you in a video a year, 2 years down the road, when you have maximized your income generation. Then you have increased your income, focused on what you do best, bought my research platform, where it saves you a lot of time on research on everything, where I do the job. You get an email at the end of the week to say, okay, this is the most important thing. Then I'll see you in 2 years. If you have maximized already your investment in your income potential, then I'll see you in the next video, which will be a stock analysis. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video or in 2 years.